Recording in progress. Okay, let's do a warm up. Jump up on your mat. Set your feet out nice and wide. Arms out, make a little starfish shape. And then we're going to go right arm reach across, left hand on tummy. And we reach and flatten our back. Reach your right arm forward. Take your right arm to your left foot. Both hands into the center of your feet. And then we swap right hand to tummy, left hand reaches to right foot. Left hand reaches forward towards the wall. And then up and over. Come back into a little star position. And we'll go in the other way. So right hand to tummy, left hand reaching over. Flatten your back, push forwards. Left hand to right foot. Both hands to the floor. And swap right hand to left foot. Reach forwards to the wall. Up and over. Then back to starfish. All right. From here, we'll go right hand to left foot. Back to star. Left hand to right foot. Back to star. So a little windmill. You can sort of soften the knees a little bit if it's more comfortable for you. One more. Beautiful. Just come down into a little bit of a squat with a groin stretch. So dig your elbows into your knees and just open up through the hips a bit. So we can do 9 exercises, same timing structure. First set is 1 minute, second set is 45 seconds, third set is 30 seconds. So we'll do 3 sets for each exercise and then move on to the next one. 2 glute, 2 lower body, 2 upper body, 2 core, 1 cardio. All right. So grab out a booty band if you've got one for the first pair of exercises. If you have got the booty band, it's just going to stay around your ankles the whole time. So first exercise we have is an alternate tap back. Bend around the ankles, a little bit of a squat position, keeping your knees bent, moving from the hip to tap your foot behind you. Trying not to shift your weight too much. So the tighter the band, the harder it'll be. Make sure you can get a bit of movement. So if you've got a really thick, like black 23W band, try this without it to start and then maybe add it in. Okay, ready. 5 seconds. Little squat position. And off we go. Tapping your foot back, keeping the weight through your heel of the front foot. Straight off the bat, starts to mess around. Make sure you got a lot of pressure in through the core. Jeez. Stop, you're gonna get stuck. Excuse the noise, he's trying to climb into the folded washing line for reasons best known to him. We've got 23 seconds left. Should feel like those glutes are starting to burn. Just check in with your upper body posture, reset the shoulders, chest proud. 10 seconds. Try and keep your body really still. Just have the leg moving. 2 and 1. Rest. All right, 20-second rest, and then we're going into round 2. Same thing for 45 seconds. Ooh, so many more of you snuck on without me listening. Hi, good morning. All right, getting ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. If you want to mix it up, you can tap your foot out to the side a little bit or back on a little bit more of a diagonal. Just focus on keeping your body as still as possible. Halfway. Ten seconds. 2, and 1, 15-second rest, and then final set of 30 seconds. It's so lovely and warm today. Pretend it's summer. Okay, ready? 2, 1, and go. Last 30 seconds here. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, one exercise done. Keep the band around your ankles. We're going into monster walks. So same body position, that little bit of a squat, but we're stepping side to side. Keep your knees driving out and your feet pointing forwards. If you don't have a booty band, you just do a little pulse into each step as you go. Okay, straight into it. Let's get our glutes on fire. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 1 minute of monsters. So exactly the same posture we just had. Shoulders rolled back. Eyes should be looking forwards or on a bit of a diagonal down. And the steps don't need to be big. You need to concentrate on keeping your knees rotated outwards. Once they start to cave in, your glute med, one of the glute muscles, sort of turns itself off, and we don't want that. Halfway. Just accept the burn. Invite it into your home. Make it a nice dinner. 15 seconds. Oh my God. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. Give it a little bum a rub. 15 seconds and round 2. Whew. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. The higher the band is, like up towards your hips, the easier it'll be. So if you start to get really fatigued, just pull that band up a little bit. Belly button drawn into your spine. So holding a squat position the whole time. So don't let it load through your lower back. Little steps, keeping that gap between your feet the whole time. 13 seconds. 2, and 1. Okay, 30 seconds, and then done with exercise 2. All right, 3, 2, 1, good.
Busted. Run away.
Halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy mother of butt cheeks. That hurt. All right. So first 2 exercises finished. Next up, we're on lower body. So first exercise, squat to a calf raise. So step out in your normal squat position, so a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You can either hold a weight in a goblet squat or up on the shoulders, or you can add a booty band in if you don't have any weights. Squat down nice and deep, and then calf raise at the top. So finish the squat, and then up, down. squat, up, down, rather than trying to do it all in one motion. You'll get a bit wobbly. Okay. I might be a little ambitious with these, but let's just give it a go. 5 seconds to start. Then go. Get down nice and deep. Finish that squat. And then add that calf raise in. Really try and squeeze the floor with your feet. Screw your feet into the ground. Kind of like you're trying to split your mat in half. Press them in and pull them apart. Right up on the balls of the feet for the calf raise. Twenty seconds. Get down nice and deep. Couple more. And rest for 20. Whew. Gets the heart rate up. Not enough rest, not enough rest. Less than 10 seconds. Get ready. And go. Keep it controlled. That is all you'll get from me because I'm puffed. And rest. Whew. 15-second rest. 30 seconds work. Oh, 5 seconds. Ready? And go. Really work on your depth. Halfway. And done. Ooh, lovely. Underestimated that one. Okay. Exercise 4. We're doing Romanian deadlifts or your RDLs. So if you have weights, hold them at the front of the legs. If you don't, your arms will move as your hips do. So feet under the hips, shoulders rolled back and down, belly button to spine. Hips push back behind you, but stay up nice and high. Arms shoot forward if you don't have weights. And then squeeze your glutes really tight as you stand. Pretend you're trying to tap the wall behind you and get a stretch through the back of the legs. So your depth of the movement will depend on your hamstring flexibility and your mobility as well. Okay, ready. We slow this one down a little bit. 5 seconds. And off we go. Push the hips back behind you. Keep them up nice and high though. We don't want to drop them down into a squat. There's a wall behind you, and you're trying to tap your bum to it. Really pull in tight through your core so your back is supported, and keep the shoulder blades pinned. So you'll feel that little bit of a almost pulling sensation through your upper back that you need to fight against. over halfway. 20 seconds. Nice and slow on the way down. A little bit more speed as you stand. 10 seconds. Beautiful, rest. Good work. Anyone gets anything through their lower back? Just swap it for a single leg. It tends to help balance you out a little. All right, 5 seconds. You ready for round 2? And go. Nice control down. And then a little quicker. Squeezing the glutes through as you stand. Keep the rib cage in. So it's like you're bracing at the top of the deadlift. Pretend you're bracing for a punch to the stomach. Pulling really tight through the belly button. 20 seconds. One more. And rest. I think someone's still got their mic open, not on mute. Just check. Just a little ambient wind coming through. So just pop yourself on mute if you haven't. Ready for the last round. And go. Ten down. Halfway. 10 to go. And done. Lovely. Okay. A little drink, a little rest. We are just about halfway through the workout. We've done 4 exercises. We have 5 to go. So we've got 2 upper body next. First up, there is push-up. If you have weights, you can swap these for a chest press on your back. But remember, if you get good at push-ups, chest press will be a lot easier. So as much as they might feel horrible while you do them, they are very good for you. So we're going to do our swap between a normal push-up and a narrow push-up, or chest and triceps. So for the first one, hands probably need to be a little bit wider than your mat, along the edge of your mat. Shoulders over wrists, pelvic tuck, eyes forward. We'll do 1 push-up. Then you'll step your hands in so they're virtually touching. And then another push-up with elbows straight back towards hips. So first push-up will be this position. Then you'll go in, and into this position. So chest, triceps. Or you can chest press. Okay. I'm going to put this. 5 seconds to start. Ready, and go. Really focus on your body position the whole time. If you start to sag through your lower back, or you haven't quite got enough tension through your core or your glutes, you're basically pushing dead weight. So think about it as your body is helping out your chest muscles and your tricep muscles if you hold enough tension through it. So try and be a plank of wood from shoulders to hips, or shoulders to feet if you're on your toes. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. And rest. Oh man, I hate training up the body. Such a shame it's half of the human body. 10 seconds. Put your hands back in your wide position or normal position. Shoulders over wrists. Squeeze your glutes. And let's go. Try and keep your eyes looking at the end of your mat, not straight down at your hands. Because if you tuck your chin, think of your entire spine following suit. It's like a string of pearls. You drop one end of the pearls, the rest of them are just going to tip over too. So if you keep your chin slightly lifted, you'll be able to keep your back nice and straight. "15 seconds. Oh, hello, triceps. And rest. Get ready for the last set in 10 seconds. Give the arms a little bit of a shake. Okay, 3, 2, and go. Keep a nice pace going. Doesn't have to be fast. Just try not to rest. Halfway. Less than 10. And done. Whew. Now we are over halfway. Okay. Second upper body exercise. First option, so if you don't have any weights, is to do commandos, or if you're a psychopath that likes doing commandos, feel free to do them. So plank position, knees or toes, same body position as our push-ups, down onto forearms, then plant your hand right under the shoulder and push back up, alternating sides. If you have weights, either one or a pair, we're going to do 2 movements. We do bicep curl, front raise. So make sure you're picking a weight you can do both movements with. So it probably needs to be something slightly lighter than you would normally bicep curl, or your shoulders won't be able to keep up. Okay. 5 seconds. So we're standing up for curls, plank position for commandos, and off we go. With the curls, make sure your elbows stay tight against the ribs the whole time. They shouldn't be pushing forwards at all. Once they start to lift away from the side of your body, you're using a little bit more shoulder and your biceps are just able to turn off a little bit. So it's okay in the last few reps when you're really starting to fatigue, but from the start, keep those elbows pinned, squeeze them in a little to the ribs. 25 seconds. If you're doing commandos, your hand needs to be planting right underneath your shoulder. 10 seconds. And rest. Ooh. Give the arms a little bit of a shake. Make them all floppy. Ooh. Stretch through the chest. 10 seconds. Ready. And a go. Check in with your body position. If you're standing, a little bit of a pelvic tuck. Ribs in nice and tight. Body stays really still. You just want the arms moving. Trying not to accidentally help out our biceps or our front delts by swinging our body. Leave them to fend for themselves. 10 seconds. and rest. Yay, one more of these and then only the fun stuff. 5 seconds. And go. If you've managed to do commandos the whole way through, you are my hero. You will never catch me doing that if I have any say in the matter. That's basically the only reason I became a PT. So I could only do what I want. 10 seconds. Finish it off, nearly there. And done. Whew. Okay. So, still more of these. We have 2 core exercises and a cardio round, which is 3 different ones for the 3 sets. So, first up, option 1, postpartum pregnancy safe, or if you like doing these and they are really good for your core, do not underestimate a bird dog. Belly button to spine, eyes forward slightly, keeping your weight completely even through hips and shoulders. Extend, come back under, and then trying not to shift your weight as you swap onto the other diagonal. And then other option for that is to do your V-ups, straight leg, bent leg, or just curling the shoulders. And if you want to make it harder, grab out some little weights, stick them in your hands, and press them up to your foot as you do your V-ups. Same for the bird dogs. If you can hold weights in your hands and extend them. So it's just a way to make it a little more challenging. But I need to face the timer. Okay, 5 seconds to start. Arms over your chest for V-ups, and off we go. Really control back to the floor. You should be driving up nice and quick, and then taking 2 to 3 seconds to get back to the ground. Halfway. Twenty seconds. 10. And rest. Okay, set 1 done. Nice deep breaths. Get our abs burning as much as our glutes were at the start. 10 seconds. Arms up over chest. Feel V-ups. 3, 2, 1, and then go. 45 seconds left. Really exaggerate your return to the mat. That's the hardest part of the exercise, so it's the part that you'll get the most benefit from. It's not about doing lots of reps. It's about controlling the full range of movement. 20 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. One more. There's like 6.5 minutes left of the workout. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Last 30 seconds of this exercise. And go. $15. And rest. Whew. Lovely work. Oh my gosh, back crack. Okay. Core exercise number 2, dead bugs. Love a dead bug. So again, if you want to make them harder, you can keep little hand weights in, legs at 90 degrees, arms over chest. Keep your knees over your hips. Try not to pull them in. So you just reduce the difficulty of it. Inhale, one heel, one hand. Exhale up. Inhale, other side. Exhale up. Option for that for anyone who wants to regress the movement a little bit is to do leg lifts from the floor. So planting the feet, belly button drawn in nice and tight. Take a big breath in, exhale, lift. Inhale down, and then onto the other side. So trying to get rid of any shifting of weight through your hips. Okay. We've got 6 minutes left of the workout. 5 seconds to start. And off we go. Inhale down, exhale up for your dead bugs. Both of these exercises, it's 1 breath per rep. Slower the better. Keep your ribs pulling down nice and tight. And make sure your knees are staying put over your hips. Twenty seconds. And rest. Right, that is well done. Ten seconds. All right, reset the body. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The lightest tap of your hand and your foot on the floor. We don't want it to transfer any weight into them. Just the tiniest little tap. Try and make it completely noiseless. Noiseless is a weird choice of word. Silent. I'm trying to sound smarter than I am. 15 seconds. Keep the other leg completely still. And rest. Ow. 10 seconds, final round for abs. Then we get a little bit bouncy and then we're done. Ready? And go. Ten seconds. And done. Good work. Okay. Final exercises. So we do 3 cardio, but 1 for 60 seconds, 1 for 45, and the last 1 for 30. So first exercise, broad jumps. So one end of your mat, squat position, arms back behind you, jump forward, nice soft landing, little shuffle back. Anyone that doesn't want the impact of jumping can just swap to an alternating forward lunge for me. Second exercise, burpees, because I like them and you have no choice. So any type of burpee for 45 seconds. And then lastly, we've got high knees, just running on the spot for 30 seconds. Okay, let's get this done. 5 seconds to start, broad jump, and a little jog back, or alternating forward lunges, and go. Try and get a nice soft landing, eyes up, chest up. If you look at the floor, that's where you're likely to end up. Soften into the landing. I just shut my trial with my hand for balance. Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds. 10. And rest. Okay. Burpees for 45 seconds. You probably only get like 8 burpees done. So think about it that way. I don't know if that made it sound any better. All right. And go. Whatever kind of burpee is gonna get you through to the end of the set. Fifteen down. Fifteen to go. Keep that pace going. And last 30 seconds. Turning on the spot or elbow to knee march, non-impact option. And go. Use your arms, lift the knees. Shoulders relaxed, eyes forward. Keep going. 10 seconds. Speed it up, 5 to go. Oh, that really gets you going. All right. Pull ups on the floor. Let's have a little bit of a stretch. Sit up nice and tall. Pop your ankle across the knee. Chest out, and just make sure you aren't collapsing into those shoulders. You should be as far away from the ears as physically possible. Slowly tilt, so the foot on top starts to angle towards the ground, just to get a little bit more stretch through the hips. Back to center. The other side. Start getting control of the breath again. So through the nose, in through the nose, out through your mouth. Right, slowly drop that foot down. Stick both feet forwards. Arms up overhead. Oh, hey kids. Flex your feet. Lean down, trying to keep your chest forward. So we're not doing this rounding through the spine. Really exaggerate your posture. It's a bit more through the hammers. Hold onto your legs wherever you reach. just do a couple of upper body stretches. So, the right arm across the body, pull from your forearm, stretch that right hand out. Make sure your right shoulder is also away from the ears. Take the right arm behind the head, stretching the hand down between the shoulder blades. Sit up tall, make sure you're not pulling your chin down to your chest. Swap left arm across, stretch the hand away. Behind the head, really reach your fingertips down between the shoulder blades. All right, nice work, team. Lost my ability to move.